Do you need to go to a physical meeting in order to close a client? So guys, welcome back to the channel. Montel Gordon here. Guys, in today's video I want to kind of touch upon a really pressing problem I see in the SMMA community. They all believe you need to go to physical meetings in order to close clients. Guys, this is something I've been asked so many times, and so I wanted to put this on video so that I could just kind of end the debate right here, right now. See, at the beginning of SMMA, I actually used to believe that in order to close clients, you had to physically drive, get in your car and go to a meeting, or catch a bus, walk to a meeting, physically sit in somebody's office and have a meeting with them face to face, like in person. I used to believe that too, guys. And guys, literally right now at the time of recording this, I have 6 clients. I have 3 of them are in the UK. When I say they're in the UK, they're still literally not even in the same city as me. I also have a client in Dubai, I have a client in Canada, and I have a client in the US. And guys, I have never actually physically met with any one of these clients of mine, because my agency, by the way, it services both, you know, consulting clients, and we do Facebook ads for like realtors and stuff like that. So across my agency we have 6 clients, 1 of them in Dubai, 1 of them in Canada, 1 of them in the US, and 3 of them are in the UK. 3 that are in the UK are not in the same city as me. They are literally miles away from me. And guys, I have never, not once, ever physically met with one of my clients, like literally ever. I've done all of my calls over Zoom, which I'll get into in a minute. So guys, let's just nip this question in the bud right here, right now. Do you need to physically go to a meeting in order to close clients for your social media marketing agency or your coaching business? And the answer is just straight up no. But guys, before you X out of this video, I just want to make sure you understand the pros and the cons of going to physical meetings versus, you know, going and taking your meetings online using a platform such as Zoom or like Skype. So the benefits of actually going to a physical meeting, guys, is that if you're in a service-based business, you are not in the B2B business, you are in the people-to-people business. Now, people think that you're in SMMA, so it's B2B. Guys, businesses are run by people. It's people to people. There's no such thing as B2B or B2C. It's just business is all interacting with a person. If you're selling a product to a person, I know that's considered, you know, B2C, but guys, it's all people to people. That's all it is. That's all there is to it, guys. And the reason why I'm saying this, guys, is not just because it sounds cool or anything like that. People to people means you're going to be interacting with people, obviously, and if you can physically be sat in front of somebody, I do believe your chances of closing that person increases significantly. There are drawbacks though, and I'm going to get into those in a second, but think about it, guys. If you're meeting with me physically, you can literally sat right here, I'm right here in person. It becomes more real at that point, guys, because you're literally sat face to face in an office. You can use your body language, you can talk to somebody literally face to face, and that's going to help you pick up on people's vibes, and it's going to help you connect with people and build more trust with people. I'm not trying to say that that's not the case here, guys. I do believe that is the case, and I do believe if you can go to a physical meeting and it's not too far, you should definitely go to a physical meeting, guys. But guys, I don't believe you should base your whole business around going to physical meetings and limiting yourself, because I'm going to jump into the drawbacks of physical meetings and, you know, trying to create your business model around physical meetings and the reasons why I believe you shouldn't do that. But guys, if you really look at this on paper and on a logical level, going to physical meetings and using like creating your business physically and locally, especially a coaching business or SMMA, trying to build that like through physical meetings, the drawbacks really do outweigh the benefits here, guys. And I want to jump into some of the points right now. So guys, point number one is that if you limit your business and only focus on, you know, going to physical meetings, and that's the only type of meeting you do, you're gonna limit your business in so many ways, shapes and form. It's actually ridiculous, guys, when you actually think about it. I don't believe you should be doing this whatsoever. So guys, think about it. When you limit yourself to physical meetings only, you're limiting your target audience to the local area. And guys, think about it. You're not realistically going to fly out to another country in order to just have a meeting, especially at the start when you don't have much money, and especially just for a meeting that you might not even close. Like, imagine getting on a plane, flying 6 hours to like Spain or somewhere like that just to close a client internationally. Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it sounds good on paper, but it's actually a waste of a lot of money, a waste of a lot of time. I mean, it might look good on social media, you know, posting pictures and all that other BS, but are you really getting work done? Are you really making money? Are you really profitable? Are you really even closing that meeting? There's just so many more efficient ways to do it, guys. So point number two, guys, is you are taking a unlimited business and you're putting a limit on it. You're capping a uncappable business. You're literally taking the potential of a business that's literally way up here and you're limiting it to like this much. And now what I mean by that, guys, is why limit yourself to your local area when you can close clients in other countries? You can have clients in Dubai, in Ireland, in Canada, if you're based in the UK, you can have clients in Australia, you can have clients all over the world if you do online meetings, guys. And guys, if you rely on physical meetings, you can't do that. So you're literally limiting yourself geographically. And point number three, guys, ties back onto the two previous points. If you limit yourself geographically to your local area, then that depends on how good your local area is. Think about it. If the businesses in your local area are really shitty, or like if you live in a poor area, for example, you can't do anything about that. That's out of your control. That's an external factor that's affecting your business just because you want to stick to physical meetings. So guys, if you're in a poor area with really bad local businesses, like really small businesses that can't afford your service, you're literally stuck there, guys, because you've told yourself you can only go to physical meetings, where realistically that's not the case. It's not true. It's a BS lie, big misconception. You can actually do meetings online. So don't, you know, restrict yourself. Don't take a business that's basically unrestricted and then put restrictions on it. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever, guys. Point number four, guys, is that if you restrict yourself to just physical meetings, it's going to take you so much time to drive back and forth to these meetings, have follow-up meetings and stuff like that. It's going to take you so much time, and that's time you could be using elsewhere, such as, you know, focusing on building a new business system that could potentially generate thousands down the line. Or you could even just be spending more of that time wasted, that traveling time of you going back and forth to meetings, actually doing income producing activities, your IPAs, guys. So if you don't know what IPA is, it just means income producing activities, things that, you know, drive your business forward, such as doing outreach, posting content in certain groups, trying to target your niche, that sort of stuff, answering questions in groups and whatnot. So those would be a couple of examples as to what IPAs you could be focusing on instead of traveling back and forth to meetings. So point number five is, guys, there's no real way you can aggressively scale a business if you rely on physical meetings. Not as much and as aggressively as you can scale and systemize a business that relies on online meetings. There's just too much moving parts when you focus on going to physical meetings, such as, you know, setting up the meeting, actually driving there, finding out the location, where you should be meeting, what office you're going to. There's just too many moving parts, and when there's so many moving parts, certain things can start to break down, guys. And if one part breaks down, the whole conveyor belt can actually come crashing down, and your business will be stuck. So I don't really recommend you focus on just physical meetings and ignore online meetings, guys. So guys, another point, so point number six, I believe this is, it's going to kind of touch back onto point number three, which is if you restrict yourself to the local area and you have a bad local area, you are stuck. So if your economy in your country is actually bad, let's say you actually venture out and say you're only going to meetings in your local state or local country or something like that, and you will travel hours between that, which I don't recommend. It's a really stupid thing to do. I don't even know why you would even think of that or even want to do that, to be honest with you. But if the local economy is really crappy, again, you're stuck, you're capped. And because businesses can't afford to pay you your retainer fee, you're going to end up settling for low paying clients, and that's going to then hinder and cap how much you're going to be earning. So it's going to actually cap your earning potential, guys. And guys, think about it. if the economy is bad in your current country, current city, and you rely on online meetings, you can literally go and target the other side of the globe, completely different continent, which has a different financial makeup, a different economy there. For example, if the economy in the UK is bad, maybe we're going through Brexit and businesses, or I don't know, whatever the economic climate is in this country, it literally does not matter to me. I don't even watch the news. I don't care about the economic climate, because I know, guys, it literally has very little impact on my business, because I can literally just turn around on my computer without even leaving my bedroom and just go and focus on the US market and go target real estate agents out in the US, or I could just go and target Canada, all over the globe, basically, people in Spain, France, Italy, Germany. So guys, the whole world is your oyster. I believe that's the saying, when you have an online business and rely on online meetings. Don't take an online business and put restrictions on it, guys. Guys, another point, and this is point number 7, I believe this is. It's a really great point as well, because this literally happened to me. So guys, I'm pretty sure you've been in a meeting and the prospect then says to you, the infamous line, it's such an infamous line, I need to speak to my associate, or I need to speak to my business partner with this. If you guys are using online software, meeting software such as Zoom, you can actually record your meetings. And what you can do, guys, is after the call, if there needs to be a follow-up meeting, you may be able to eliminate the follow-up meeting by just sending the recording of the actual first meeting to the prospect, and he can pass that on to his associate that he needs to basically talk to. So he can actually sit in on that meeting even though he's physically not there, and you can even watch it in like 2x speed and stuff like that, just to catch the drift of the meeting and what was actually said inside of the meeting. And that can actually again save you a lot of time, because you might not even need to do a follow-up meeting. And again, guys, this is something that happened to me, and I know that you guys are probably getting that line as well. So guys, point number 8 then is quite similar to point number 7, but with online meetings, you can record your meetings. And that's going to be very, very valuable. That can literally be worth thousands and thousands of dollars for you, because think about it, if you can record your meetings, you can look back at your meetings and see where you went wrong, see what you said that didn't quite connect with that prospect, and avoid saying that the next time. You can then start to learn back from your own calls. You can see yourself talking. Even though I myself, I hate my own voice, I can learn different tonality, I can learn different body language, I can see where I went wrong, or what I said, what was right, and how the actual outcome of the call came, and why I believe that happened. And you can literally, even when you're in bed or something like that, and you're laying down and you want to get some sales practice done, you can literally just listen to the audio of the recordings only while you go to sleep, and just literally be in your head thinking about what I could have said differently, what went well, all that sort of stuff, guys. So with that, you're gonna end up becoming a real selling machine, real selling monster, and you can literally learn sales 10 times as quick as somebody who goes to just physical meetings. You can practice and practice and practice, and again, practice makes perfect, guys. So guys, I am pretty sure you are now seeing that physical meetings versus online meetings blows physical meetings out of the water. I mean, yes, with physical meetings you can get a better connection, your chances of closing probably will increase, because there's no hiding. You are physically sat in their office, it's real, they can ask you questions back and forth. I mean, you can do that online, but it's just a little bit different when you're connected with somebody and you're looking directly in their eyes without, being on a computer screen or being online or something like that. So I can understand that, but guys, the drawbacks really do outweigh the benefits to physical meetings. And if you're wondering how you actually go about doing online meetings, guys, first of all, you want to get a calendar software such as Acuity Scheduling. Now, this is a software that automates your calendar for you, so it handles all your calendar for you, book in calls automatically for you. Again, this is something you can systemize with online meetings. With physical meetings, you can't really systemize that, because the location keeps changing. You have to go to this location or that location, whatever it might be. The location keeps changing, so you can't really systemize that, because each meeting will be unique in a different location, basically in a different office, completely different city maybe. So again, guys, that's another way to systemize that. Again, the software you want to get is Acuity Scheduling, and I'll leave a link below so you can actually get a free 14-day trial of that. I believe it's a free 14-day trial on that. But guys, if you're interested in Acuity Scheduling, definitely pick up that. Then what you want to do is combine Acuity Scheduling with Zoom. So in your Acuity Scheduling, in the confirmation email, you want to go and create a Zoom account, and you want to take your Zoom meeting ID, and where it says your location inside of your confirmation emails, put in your Zoom link. So when people book a call with you, they get a confirmation email and they get reminder emails and stuff like that. And where it says the time and date, time and date will be the same, but where it says where the call is, it will be a link, and all they have to do is click that link and they'll be taken to your meeting room. So the whole thing is super systemized, super streamlined, doesn't waste any time, and you can scale that really quickly, guys. So with that being said, I will leave the link to Acuity Scheduling down below, because that's the software that's going to handle your calendar. Then you combine that with Zoom. I have a whole video on this on my channel somewhere. If you go onto my channel, you can actually check a video about that all out. I created a video on exactly how you link those two software together to create this amazing system. But guys, with that being said, I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. If you guys are looking for coaching, I'll leave a link below as well. And this is something I teach my my actual students in my 4-week mentorship program. But with that being said, guys, I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. I hope that you've found some value in this, and I hope that I've sparked some ideas and I've kind of cleared up that misconception for you. With that being said, guys, please drop me a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.